This Ellis is a former Trump campaign trade and jobs advisor. As I've just outlined the deal, as reported in the Wall Street Journal, what do you think of the deal?
Well, let's be clear here. This deal is classified information. This is one of the most top secret documents that exist in the U.S. government today. Anyone who says they know what's in the deal is either breaking the law by telling a reporter or they're lying. So,
well, I've outlined it.
Right.
Does that sound like a deal that Curtis Ellis could live with? Does it sound like a good deal for America?
The question is, number one, will the Chinese agree to it? Right now, we have presented them with the outlines of a deal, and now Xi Jinping and the Politburo have to decide whether they can accept it and will live with it. Look, it must include what we do know for a fact. Bob Lighthizer laid this out to the Ways and Means Committee on Friday. We must have strict enforcement, verifiable, with massive retaliation if the Chinese don't live up to their end of the deal. He will not accept any deal like that. Look what happened on Friday. President Trump walked away from the table with Kim Jong-un. He cares more about nuclear weapons in North Korea than he does about a China trade deal. He could just walk away from this deal if they actually do sit down at Mar-a-Lago at the end of the month. So if they do. If. Okay. Big if.
I'm just going to roll some tape from Larry Kudlow when he was talking about trade and the Mar-a-Lago summit, if there is such a thing. Roll that tape, please. Are we moving towards a summit in Mar-a-Lago later this month?
A lot of talk about that. It's not quite buttoned down yet, but yes, I think you can expect that with President Xi and President Trump in Mar-a-Lago.
Now, the way the Wall Street Journal puts it is President Xi would go to Europe first and then visit Mar-a-Lago on his way back to China and sign the deal there.
Right.
And plans are being made for that meeting. Why are you laughing?
I love the way they lay it out. It's like, and he's going to do it like this because it's a way to save face and not look like he's coming here just to make a deal and give concessions to President Trump. They've got this all figured out at the Wall Street Journal. It's a very nice tale. It's a nice story. Is it real? We don't know.
Because you don't know what Xi Jinping will actually agree to.
Exactly.
You know what we want. You know the deal.
Well, I don't know what we want, but yeah, I mean, if we take the Wall Street Journal at the word, what we do know what we want. We want a verifiable agreement that will have massive retaliation if they don't live up to their deal, because every promise China has ever made, they violated. They've never lived up to any of this. We've been talking with them for 30 years.
Okay, I understand your point. It's very interesting. Curtis, thanks for joining us again. Good commentary on an ongoing situation. That's what it is. Thanks.